I find this interesting about you, but generation gaps become much smaller. So the gaps become larger, but the age of a generation is the time span of a generation. That's what I'm trying to get to. It used to be 25 years, they would say, right?
Yeah, no, it's squeezed.
It's ridiculous.
5 years now, I would say. Like Gen Z, all this Gen
like
Y.
5 years now.
Millennials, yeah.
Like 5 years. If you look at, I'm 30. If you look at a 25-year-old, then a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old, the things they use their technology for, how they use technology or how their brain functions, light years different. Whereas when I was growing up, like, which feels like a long bloody time ago, but like, you know, I still remember no mobile phones like this, polyphonic ringtones. That was
Snake.
If you had a ringtone with more than one type of tone, you made it. You're killing it.
Do you remember Bolt Blue or something? You could compose your ringtones. Do you remember that? You have to type in the keys, hash ***, and you get a random Eminem tune as your ringtone.
I remember I was talking to a buddy about this. Like Crazy Frog was everything. Watching MTV, and it was just very different. But like now, I think, like, as I say, me being 30, being my brother's wife's sister, for example, who is low 20s, how, like, her use of TikTok, I know, don't get me wrong, people at 50, 80 use TikTok, don't get me wrong, but people are using technology and social media very differently within a 5-10 year age span. It just never used to be that way, I don't think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because I'll give you an example. So I'm older than, I'm 35.
Okay.
So I was at college 2004, 5, 6. YouTube just came out. Facebook just came out. 2008, Twitter came out. And then in 2010, Instagram came out. All while I was at uni and college. Like, you know, towards the end of that as well. Wow. It wasn't during.
Wow.
You know, like, it wasn't at school. It wasn't at primary school, secondary school. I've got a 13-year-old brother, and he's going through it all now. You know, like generation differences. So I don't think I would have passed medical school if I had this around. I don't know about you, but
it's interesting because I have this app which sometimes I like, sometimes I think it's a bit annoying, which is called Headway. And not Headspace.
I know Headspace, the meditation app.
Yeah, not that. This is called Headway. This is like book summaries. So I think is it Summerly, or there's another one that's more
Blinkist. There's a Blinkist, isn't there?
I think that's the one that I actually want to switch to, because this one, it just feels a bit samey to me. And that was why I originally got it, because I was sick and tired of reading books that everyone reads, what I call groupthink, where everyone's just reading sort of like giving a fuck. Everyone's reading this, and like they all think they're a genius because this guy told them one thing. It's like you need to read a breadth of things. It's different, and that's why I got it. And anyway, the one I was reading today, I forget what it's been called, but it was talking about that, of like focus. And for me, like when I'm delving into try and figure out if a watch deal makes sense, or can I buy this, or does this sale make sense? Like there's nothing else that exists in the world to me.
Hyper focus. And you have to have that to really separate yourself from the masses of people. And you know, you have to have that laser focus. And you know, obsession almost, isn't it? You know, like you're a United fan. What separated Ronaldo from Nani and all these guys? He was just obsessed.
Absolutely.